welcome back to Badawi Educational Channel. I am out here in my backyard actually because my house is super crazy. I have my husband on meetings all day with his school district, and then I have my 3 crazy kids running amok all over the place. So I locked them in the house, brought this outside so I can give you some instruction for this week's assignment. For this week, you guys are going to be doing a 1-pager on somebody that you admire. So if you think about in the celebration of grandfathers, how they celebrated the grandfathers in that's what this inspiration is coming from and what it's derived from. So I want you to think for a moment, in your life, there has to be at least somebody that you admire. This person can be a family member, it can be a friend, it could be a teacher, it can be a counselor, it can be a coach, it can be somebody who's famous. It can literally be anybody. It's whoever you personally feel is your inspiration in your life. And this is somebody that you honestly look up to. Now, when you decide who that person is, I want you to do a little research on that person. And some of you might already know the answers to these questions. Otherwise, you might have to ask them or do some research on it. So for that who, I want you to think about what events in their life made them who they are today. So when you guys did your personal moral compass, you guys looked at events in your life that shaped who you are. Every event that you have had in your life shapes your moral compass, and it's what you have that kind of drives and navigates you through life and all of your decisions that you make on a daily basis. So I want you to think about whoever your person that you admire is. I want you to think about what their events are in their life. What made them who they are today? Because that will help you, this brainstorm will help you when you create their moral compass. So now I'm going to give you some instructions on exactly what you're doing for your 1-pager on your person of inspiration. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you the requirements for your assignment. So one more time, you're selecting somebody that you admire personally. You're going to create a 1-pager on that person. This can be pen and paper, this can be done digitally, it's totally up to you. I will show you how to create this on PowerPoint at the end of this. So I'll show you that. If you stay tuned, I can show you that. So for your requirements, I am going to show you what I am going to do for mine, and I'll give you, this isn't straight from my brain. I took little notes here of what I need for each one of these, because for one of them I had to actually do a little research because my person is somebody that's famous. So for your person of inspiration, this can be anybody that inspires you. So the person that I am going to do is Oprah, and a little bit of advice for you, you might want to get a piece of paper out, pause this where you need to pause it, and do this little brainstorm with me. This will help you when you move into actually doing your assignment. Okay, so I'm going to be doing Oprah. 4 words for her moral compass. So if you remember your moral compass that you did, it had the 4 words around it, and in the middle was some type of image. So you'll be creating that for your person. So for my person, I have God, I have philanthropist, I have family, and determination. So I just abbreviated those because I have them on my notes as well. I just want to show you guys. For number 3, 2 to 4 symbols or pictures that represent this person's values. So for mine, I am going to do a picture of maybe like a microphone or something to show that she's a public speaker. I also will do a picture of Oprah so you can see what she looks like. I'll do a symbol for determination, as well as a symbol that shows some type of community building because she's big on community. Okay, so that is I did 4 because I like to fill out my page, so 4 pictures. Number 4 requirement is a description. Now, this description is where I had to do some research, because notice it is complete sentences. And if you're telling me about your person, it should be about a paragraph long. So 3 to 5 sentences, complete sentences about your person. You'll see my paragraph when I show you how I do this one pager in PowerPoint. So you'll see it at that moment. For number 5 requirement, your page must have a border. And I will show you a little trick for putting a border digitally on any document. I am going to do a border with hearts because I think that she always leads with her heart. It's a bad heart, there we go. And then obviously your name, class period, and then you're gonna post it to our class palette. So now I will walk you through how to do a digital one-pager in PowerPoint. So stay tuned for that. I will do that right now. So here we go. All right, guys, so now I'm going to show you a little tutorial on how you can do this digitally. Now, I know that I said that you can do it in PowerPoint, but I honestly just tried, and for some reason the screen recording does not work correctly, so it'll be a pain in the butt. So I'm actually going to show you in Word, but it's kind of similar, so hopefully you can get some tips and tricks from PowerPoint, and some of the things that I show you, you'll be able to do in PowerPoint as well. So here we go with the Word document. Let me share my screen so you can see what I am doing. And what you can do is I want you to open up a Word document, just a plain Word document, a blank one I should say, and you can do it landscape or you can do it the different layout, landscape or portrait. I think I'm going to do mine, if you do the layout here. I think I'm going to make my margins narrow for orientation. I think I'll put it as landscape. Now, if you look at the bottom right-hand corner, right now this is set up as being 100%. I like to shrink it down because then I can see all of the sides and I know where it's centered at and where it's where I want to put everything. So that is your first little tip there. Now remember, I'm doing Oprah. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to insert. Let me move this down. Insert a picture. And I'm going to do online picture. So for the picture, I think I'll start with the border. And so I'm going to do a heart border. And I might need to be more specific. Oh, nope, there's this one. Or this one. I think I like this one. This is cute. So I'm going to insert this and see how it pops up small. So I'm going to take these arrows and I'm going to make it the same size as my document. Now, if you notice, it's kind of wonky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this, and for with text wrapping, the layout options, I'm going to select this one, which is in front of text. So this allows me to now drag it, and so I can put it in the center. So bring that down there, this up a little bit, and there we go. So now my border is done. So the next thing I am going to do is I'm going to do her moral compass. So I'm going to insert a text box. So for this text box, I'm going to put her words in it. So the first word is philanthropist. Put philanthropy. And then I'll make it how I want it. So I just put Control A to select the whole text. I think I'll do the font in 20. And then I think what I want to do is uppercase the whole thing. So let me do that. I'm going to bold it. And then I don't really like this font. It's kind of boring. So let's do this one. Now notice there's still a border around this, and I don't really like that. So I am going to right click on that. And for the outline, I'm going to put no outline. And then I'm going to turn this a little bit. And then you could use your arrows to move it where you want it. I think I'll put a moral compass over here. I'm just using my arrows to move this. And now I don't want to do that same edits every single time. So if you notice that this box is all highlighted, you can push Control C, Control V, and then you have a duplicate. So I'm going to do that 2 more times. I'm just using my arrows to move it off of each other. Once you do that, you can double click in there and put all of your other words. If you notice, this box is going over these hearts. So I should have done this initially, but if you right click on that box one more time, and up here you see the fill. If you drop that down and put no fill, it's now going to be see-through, so it will not cover up any of the hearts behind it. I only really need to do that with these two right here, but I might want to do it with all of them. So no fill. And now I'm going to put a little image in there. I want to center this out. You know, I'm a little crazy with making sure things are perfect. And for my image in the middle of that, I think I will do, whoopsie, wrong button. Insert online picture again. And now I'm going to type in giving back, because that's what she does a lot of, is gives back to her community. I don't really like any of it. Oh, I like this one. So we'll do this one. Insert that. And then I don't like the text underneath there. So if you click off of it and then click it one more time, maybe not, you go back. So anytime you mess up, you can always go back. All right. So it might not leave it. So I'm going to shrink this so that it will fit in the middle there. And then I'm going to put it in front of text. Okay. Move it on down, and then I'm going to turn it and put it right in the middle there. There we go. Nope, needs to be a little smaller here. Okay, so now I have my moral compass done. The next thing I want to do is insert the symbols. So I will be able to do that just by insert again, online picture. The first symbol that I'm going to do is that she's a public speaker. So public speaker. I think I like this picture here. And same process, it's going to download the picture into the document. And do that again. Put it in front of the text. And I'm going to move this to wherever I want it. I'm wishing I could, oh, there we go. Delete all this in here. And there's a picture. Now I'm going to do that same process with the pictures. So for the last thing I'm going to do that I need for this, well, there's two things. One is my name on there, but the other thing is the text box. So for the text that I need, which is the description of Oprah, put that here, and type it up. Okay, so I typed it up, so now I'm going to spell check it. So all you do is whenever you see this, it means you spelled something wrong. You right click it, and then you can select the correct way to spell it. So the same thing with this text box, it's covering up the hearts. So what I'm going to do is right click it, and I'm going to have no fill on it. The other thing that I don't really want is the border. So for the outline, I am going to take that away, no outline. but I am going to change the text a bit. So I've just selected Control A. That selects it all. I'm going to make this text a little bit larger there. And for the font, I think I like this one. So we'll do that font. And then I'm going to bring this over just a smidge, if it lets me here. There we go. The only other thing I need is her name. And I think I'll just use the same text box. I think I spelled that correctly, Oprah Winfrey, and you change that font. Make it fancified for her. I'm gonna bold it, make it larger. And then I think I also, if you look up here on the top, you can put like a shadow behind it. I think I like that one, Oprah Winfrey. All right, so that is how you can create a digital one-pager. Hopefully that helped, guys. I will talk to you soon, and if you have any questions, then you can go ahead and ask them right here, or you can contact me through Teams or Remind or DM me in my Instagram. Whatever is the best thing for you. You obviously know I'm always here to help. Okay, guys? So good luck. Can't wait to see your guys' one-pagers of the person of your inspiration. Bye, guys. Wait, don't go. I wanted to take a moment to read to you what my writing was for the description of Oprah. And here's what I wrote. Born in Mississippi, Oprah has faced adversity her whole childhood. At the age of 19, she was the first African-American anchor on TV. She moved on from there to acting and becoming one of the most popular and generous talk show hosts of all time. She lives for her life for others, giving back to mankind with life lessons, entertainment, and financial assistance. She is one of the most inspiring philanthropists of our time. All right, guys, so that's it. Have fun with making this. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions, okay? Bye.